Hello and welcome to my little presentation today, which will be about shunt charging. Shunt charging is a very simple way in Star Wars Squadrons to generate unlimited energy and above all to always have enough boost available with the Imperial ships without shields, which are the TIE Fighter, the TIE Bomber and the TIE Interceptor. Now, how do we do that? Well, first we have to make sure that we have the right buttons mapped. And I'm opening the relevant menu now, namely the one for remapping the in-flight controls. Here we scroll all the way down until we find the function convert power to engines and convert power to weapons. I use two buttons on my main joystick for this. If you play with mouse and keyboard, I think the standard mapping is mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down. Any combination works as long as it is two unique buttons you can easily access and which aren't needed for anything else. We don't need a button for convert power balanced, as you never need this function. Okay, the next step is to take a quick look at the loadouts. Shunt charging works with any engine, but I strongly recommend using the SLAM engine. The SLAM engine works with the TIE Bomber and the TIE Fighter and has the huge advantage that boost is never lost if we don't charge our engines, which is the unique feature of this engine. Plus, we even have a bit of passive boost generation, which is a nice bonus, but not the reason we are using it. So the TIE Interceptor does not have this engine, as you can see, but once you got the hang of it, you can really use any ship with it, and you can see the TIE Fighter has more engines available, including SLAM engine. I'm now gonna use the TIE Bomber, because that is my main ship. Okay, we are loading into the game next. Now it really starts. So, look here, as soon as we load into the game, the SLAM engine shows us its wonderful effect. Before we can even do anything, the passive boost generation begins, and we have already generated a small amount of boost. The first thing we do now, we charge our lasers, because we never want power in engines when shunt charging. The second thing is converting all energy from lasers, from engine to lasers, and bang, our rotary cannon is fully overcharged. This would otherwise have taken quite some time, as the rotary charges far too slowly. So why have we done this? Firstly, once we start boosting and drifting, we only ever want the dead drift, and that's the drift where there's no energy in engines and you can turn the ship and shoot to the side while continuing to drift in the original direction. Secondly, we don't need any energy in engines to generate boost, because that's what we're doing with our shunt charging. So, now, for our actual shunt charging, we convert all the energy from lasers into engines, and tada! We have all of a sudden a full boost bar. We can now also reduce thrust even further, and because we are almost exclusively using boost drifting to generate speed, this allows us to reach the maximum of 229 even faster. There we go, and from now on we use what is known as under throttle acceleration. So now we only have one boost bar left, and we shunt back to lasers and have the lasers overcharged again. Shunting back to engines, full boost bar again, and now we can boost drift, boost drift, and that's basically it. Once there's only one bar left, we shunt back to lasers and back to engines again, boost drift, boost drift, boost drift. We can even, if you're on keyboard or have something like joystick gremlin, you can even multi-drift now, which is several drifts with only one boost. Even nicer, and we can now see if we can use this to get some heat on this Rebel Corvette here. Still boosting, still drifting. Dead drift, dead drift. We're drifting past. Recharging the boost via shunting only. And getting the damage in. Here we go. And as you can see, we never run out of boost energy. This is also very helpful. We need to be evasive. And down goes the Corvette, and here also this concludes this little presentation. As you can see, shunt charging is quite easy. All you need is the buttons for shunting to engines, shunting to weapons, shunting back and forth. And usually, as long as there are no lag issues or anything else out of the ordinary, you really have unlimited power. Thank you!